Hey guys, Jonah here, back for another beer review. The weekend is here. It is Saturday evening, and I'm doing what I think, at least, is the last one from the beers of the world, from the Beer52. The magazine, I've said it a couple of times, the magazine is back to good standard, but it doesn't have today's beer or today's brewery contained within there because this is a beer from Brazil. It is the Nostalgia, and that's the name of the brewery. Whoops, I don't know if it'll. Hopefully it'll focus. There we go. Nostalgia, and it is called Black Forest Stout. There we go. It's a stout, obviously 330 can at 4% ABV, so very weak stout. It says creamy and toasty and fruity with vanilla and a light acidity from cherries and roasted grains. So it's probably got cherries in. This stout will be both sumptuous and very approachable. The balance of fruit, milk, sugar, and vanilla will create a pleasing body that is fulsome but not too rich. I'm not sure. There we go. And there we go. There's a sort of quality sticker on there of some description. In fact, what does it say? Contains allergen. It's an elf sticker. Elf and safety, mate. At Nostalgia, we reimagine classic beers of the past. We have a passion for using tradition brewing techniques to showcase the purest and most high quality and yeah, all that good stuff. Right. What have we got in there? Water, malted barley, malted wheat, hops, yeast. But there is no mention of either vanilla or cherry. So somebody is telling porcupines. Is it Nostalgia, those Brazilian guys, or is it Beer52 telling lies? Who knows? Yeah, interesting. So they said it had lacto in as well. The fact that it's a 33 that implies to me that this was not brewed and canned and imported to the EU by to the UK, sorry, by Beer52. So it's brewed by Beer52. Where was it brewed? Was it brewed in the UK or was it brewed in Brazil? I suspect that this has been brewed in the UK on contract, but they're doing Beer52. Sometimes I have a love-hate relationship with them because they do sly things. They do not, or they're not the most transparent company, and they're doing funny things. You know what I mean? There's another beer company. You can have a look in the past that I got a Christmas box. It wasn't this year. It wasn't 23. It was 22. And I did a comparison between Beer52 and they were called the Beer Company. I believe they've gone into administration, so that means there's no more brew company. But they were pretty dodgy. I didn't have as many problems as other people had, but when you dilute the market, you get competition. There are not that many subscription services left now. So Beer52, I think, maybe is trying their luck and getting away with things because people are thinking, well, there's no one else we can get our beers from. Unless you go to the breweries direct, unless you go to your local pub and support local. Decisions to be made. I'm still doing Beer52 at the moment. I haven't had any major issues lately, but things are changing with them. I'm not sure why, but things are changing. Anyway, let's see what this Black Forest Stout is like. It's weird when you get a beer that's supposedly from America or Australia or New Zealand or South America, and you know that they're sizes that they do, their standard sizes, are totally different to the UK ones. Oh no, you know what I've done? Dear viewer, I've left my drinking glass. I think I've left it downstairs. How unprofessional. Anyway, I will be back with a beer glass in 3, 2, 1. Boom. And there we go. As if by magic, the shopkeeper appeared with a glass. He's gone now, don't worry. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. I was looking around going, where's my glass? But here it is, but it was downstairs. Right, let us do a pour, and we will see what we get from this Black Forest Stout. It's weird how many like German kind of styles and things come from South America. Let's do one of these today. Woo! Something like that. Wow. Look at that. Black as anything. That is really dark. Lovely kind of head. Obviously, I just swirled the glass, but there was some head well under a finger. Maybe about a 3/4. Fast disappearing head. Lovely dark colour. Tan colour. I call that a tan head. Oh, it focused in. It knows I like a bit of head. And the beer itself, dark as anything. Good. Wow. I'm getting coffee. I'm getting vanilla. I'm getting sweet kind of chocolate. There's definitely lactose in here. I would say there's definitely vanilla extract in here. All of these things which unfortunately are not on the can. So Beer52, if you're making these cans and you're not putting what goes in there because of allergies, because there's a sticker on here, contains, oh look, contains lactose. Where is lactose? Well, it says gluten there. And then that's coming from the barley. Where's the lactose then? Lactose, no lactose. Lactose, no lactose. Just your quality, just quality control. That's what I was so incensed I couldn't remember the word. Can't remember my own name sometimes. It doesn't take much to do things properly. When you rush things, you make mistakes. And sorry, but when you're not disclosing what goes into an actual beer, the ingredients, you might as well not put them on there at all. And you've been caught out this time. I've caught you. Yeah, there's definitely vanilla in there. Is there cherries in there as well? Can smell something going on the nose. Is it the sweetness? I mean, it is kind of a bit fruity-ish. Who knows? I'm looking at the thing here on my screen, and it says Magnum of the hops. So I guess that fruitiness is not coming from the hops. Probably not coming from the malts either. Let's dive in, see what we get. Happy Saturday to you, dear viewer. Sorry for my my indignation towards Beer52. But yeah, I like to champion the consumer. And I don't like to be bullshitted. Cheers and beers. We'll see what we get. Yeah, that is a very nice beer. Such a shame that they've kind of messed up the packaging and are basically lying to their consumers. But lovely, lovely. All the things there, perfect. A little bit too light for me at 4%. But we got coffee, we've got chocolate, we've got that lovely sweetness. There's a kind of There is a fruitiness there, but it's not like in your face. If you said this was a cherry beer, I wouldn't agree. Black Forest, yeah, it's more like a Gatto kind of thing. Am I getting much from the cherries? No, I have to say. Um, but that doesn't matter because this beer is really, really nice. The beer of the year from last year, which is the Vocation Sixpence beer, was something ridiculous like 11.5, possibly even 12%. I can't remember off the top of my head. Funnily enough, that day was quite hazy. um, but you're getting taste, but you're not getting the alcohol from this, which gives an added dimension. Um, the other thing is, despite having this lovely mouth feel, lovely taste going on, it is a little bit thin, a little bit watery. But I'm not surprised being a 4% beer. Maybe they've back washed it, back watered it. I don't know, but yeah, the tastes are really nice. Really good beer. If you don't mind the nonsense with regards to the packaging and the sort of double standards on the packaging, which irks me, dear viewer, it irks me. Um, if you can put that to one side, the beer itself, fantastic, really nice. Yeah, sweetness. There is a little bit bitterness, tartness, perhaps. If they've maybe added some cherry juice for whatever reason, we don't know because it's not written anywhere that I can see. Um, I think that fermented out and the cherry taste. There is a sort of a ghost of a fruity taste going on behind the scenes. Um, but this is like kind of like just a normal milk stout. There is the vanilla taste that I was really getting up front and on the nose. Pardon me, dear viewer. Quite well carbonated. Um, yeah, it's kind of diminished a bit. It's still there. It's a lot more on the nose than in the mouth at all. Oh God, I thought I was going to have a huge belch then, but no. I kept it in, dear viewer. I kept it in. That will re-emerge later on. But hopefully you'll be doing your things by then. You might feel it in the force. Um, interesting. Little bit of kind of weak, drippy lacing, like the Loch Ness Monster kind of swimming along there. But at least it's got something. Yeah, look at that. It's like rain coming down a window pane. If I left that glass for 5 minutes, it would all be sliding down. Sign of weakness, really, in my eyes. I like my head, my lacing to stick like glue to the side of the glass. Anyhow, quite a nice beer, worth seeking out, perhaps. I think Nostalgia themselves have some sort of deal going on with Beer52. I don't think you would find these necessarily outside a Beer52 box. If you were in Brazil, I don't think you'd find them, or if you did, they would not look like that at all. It would be their own packaging and branding and stuff. Next time I'm over in Brazil, I'll check it out for you, dear viewer. Oh, I have some interesting news because, after all, we live in interesting times. And if you've put up with me this far in the video, then you've got a bonus. I have confirmed that I'm beer judging in the National Homebrew Beer Competition. I was going to say beer judging competition. It's going to be interesting because I spoke to Sarah, who's the lady, Sarah Pantry. Hey, Sarah, if you're watching this. Yeah, spoke to her via emails and socials. WhatsApp and was it LinkedIn? Not LinkedIn, Facebook Messenger. One of those anyway. Anyway, she managed to get me to sign up via the official kind of page. So it's all official. And she sent me copies of the BJCP standards, which, yeah, I've got. Anyway, I've read them before. As some of you know, I've been looking at beer judging for a while, like officially beer judging, and I have completed all the camera training. BJCP is a totally different thing. You have to like keep a logbook and do certain number of hours and judge certain number of competitions, and it goes crazy. You got to do exams and all sorts. So I haven't done that yet. Watch this space because I mean I've got 15-ish, between 10 and 15 years worth of beer judging on YouTube alone. So for anyone that asks, they can just watch my content, and I think I'm well over 1,000 videos now on YouTube, and getting up to 2,000, not quite there yet, on Untapped. So yeah, I've done a fair few reviews in my time. So we'll see what happens. It is on Saturday, and that is going to be, so a week today. That's going to be an absolutely epic day, because my aim is to get up there and get back in the same day, and it's in Bristol, which is in the west of the country, and I live completely on the opposite side on the east. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing much reviewing over the weekend. However, you want to see what I'm up to, because I've seen there's a couple of other places that I might drop in to pick up some beers on the way back. You never know. It's going to be a long day. I don't think I'm going to get back home until at least midnight. And the first train is some ungodly hour, like 4:30 in the morning or something crazy, or between 4:30 and 5. So basically, I'm going to fall asleep on the train on the way up there. Everything starts at 9:30, which is what I'm kind of looking to get there for, and it's in Bristol. So 4 hour, 4 and a bit hour journey, assuming you meet all your connections properly. It's going to be absolutely epic. But dear viewer, that is another thing. There's a lot of things going on for me at the moment, beer wise. So yeah, we live in interesting times, and I will return. You know what I'm going to say. For more beer reviews, when? Real soon.